while back, I was at my office, and I remember on the corner of my eye, I look out in the distance, and I see Daniel coming. Karen was our administrator and asked, "Can I help you?" And Daniel goes, "Is Lamont here?" Before she had a chance to say yes, I see him just bolting right towards my office, and I'm going, that's kind of weird. So see him circling around, and you know how you pick up something and you're not even looking at it, and I go, uh-oh, something's wrong with this guy. I better get out of here, man. Looks at me, goes, "Can I have your daughter's hand in marriage?" And I think my lawyer was on the phone and go, "Hey, let me call you right back." Click. I looked him right in the eye and I said, "Daniel, do you really and truly love Shayna?" And you know, it's funny because all that nervous look came right off his face. I remember thinking back then how blessed we both were.
Come walk with me down the only road we know. Come talk with me, stay and watch the day grow. I've been waiting for the moment to arrive.
Shayna, I can't even begin to explain to you how proud I am of the woman you've become. I've watched you go through hard times and countless boyfriends that I've absolutely hated. From each of those times, I've learned something about myself. And when you met Daniel, you guys showed me the type of love that I want to have. Some of my favorite times have actually been when I'm tagging along with Daniel and Shayna with their dates. I somehow make the best third wheel with them. And Daniel, where do I begin? Whether it's sending each other daily TikToks or corresponding on Twitter, you have somehow become one of my very best friends. As much as I make fun of your receding hairline and resemblance to Nicolas Cage, I will now always consider you a brother to me. Love you both so much and can't wait to annoy you for the rest of your lives.
Wouldn't miss it for the world.
I never could have imagined a day like this would come until I met you. You mean so much more to me than a best friend, a partner, or a lover. When I look at you, I see home. I see a family. I see unconditional love no matter the circumstance, and I see someone who continues to lift me up on my low days and continues to show that support on my high days.
Webster Dictionary defines wedding as a fusing of two metals with a hot torch. Well, you know something? I think you guys are two metals. Gold medals. In high school, Daniel and I were straight A students. We never missed a day of school, never skipped class, and most certainly never partook in underage drinking. Being the model students we were, we both landed full ride scholarships to MIT. After some careful deliberation, we respectfully declined and took our talents to the one and only University of Central Florida. Go Knights! Being Daniel's roommate for 4 years was an experience. I discovered that he had a particular interest in acquiring large traffic safety cones from the street. I also learned that Daniel was an excellent runner. He once ran from our favorite establishment, Knight's Pub, to our apartment complex that was 2.5 miles away in under 13 minutes. As an added layer of difficulty, he ran in a completely zigzag pattern while also falling several times. I only know this because I was right there with him through the whole thing. You'd be amazed most by his cooking ability. Daniel is the only person I know that almost burnt down an entire apartment building while cooking scrambled eggs. If you haven't figured out by now, I'm the one responsible for making sure Daniel survived his early 20s. Luckily for me, he met a girl that would soon begin to carry that weight.
Oh my, you just look incredible.
Thank you.
Beautiful, honey. Dad, even though you are giving me away tonight to the man of my dreams, I promise you that you will always be in my first love. Always your daughter, Shayna Bug. I love you, honey.
I love you.
You've made my life so good and great. You really have, honey.
When I was a little girl, I always wondered what my future husband would be like. I never envisioned myself spending my whole life with just one person until I met you. Within these vows, I want to recite a quote by Rupi Kaur. No, it won't be love at first sight when we meet. It will be love at first remembrance, because I've seen you in my mother's eyes when she tells me to marry the type of man I'd like my son to be like. Daniel, although I'm excited to start a family one day with you, I'm mainly looking forward to my children having one of the most supportive, loving fathers they could ever receive.
As many of you know, my girls are my world. They are truly my best friends. However, Shayna Bug, there is a special bond between a mother and her firstborn, and I could not be more proud of the way I've watched you grow into the beautiful woman I knew you would be.
Let you know that I have been Team Daniel since the very first day. I think I'm more over the moon about having Daniel as a brother than Shayna is about having him as a husband. Growing up, Shayna was the type of sister to take you home from the hospital, play with you all day, and then hand you back to her parents and say, "Can we return her now?" Little did she know we would become the best of friends, and Shayna has now become my absolute rock.